Hey Lorna, I thought it would be best to message you rather than meet face to face since we're so busy and all. I've got some important news to announce. So I left something for you guys in your garden. I do hope that you can go and get it soon so that you can see what it is. I'm sure you'll be so excited about it.
Sequoia? What are you even talking about? Why would you leave something in the garden for us? Also, when did you even get here to do that?
Well, I'll be honest with you, I just left it there as a secret before I decided to go back home. I wasn't actually going to tell you. I thought maybe it would be nicer to let you find it on your own. Enough talking about why I was there and how I was able to get the present into your garden. Why don't you just go outside and see what it is for me, okay?
I don't get why you're in such a hurry for me to go and check it out. Are you trying to tell me that this is a living thing? Or is it just some trash that you brought?
Oh, dare you say something like that? Of course it's not trash. Shall we call it something that is actually living instead? Okay, it's actually a human being. I threw my daughter, who's bound to a wheelchair, into your garden, and she's waiting for you to get to her. If it's not too much trouble, please look after her. Since you've got no children, I can spare one, so I gave you the one that was born with a terminal illness so that you're not so lonely at home. Isn't that great thinking on my part?
This has to be some kind of sick joke, no? You didn't seriously just put your child in my garden for me to look after her, did you? Did you do this to poor Bella? How could you do something so horrible to a child that you gave birth to, Sequoia? Do you not know how wrong this is? To just up and leave your child with someone else?
Don't you understand how great this is, though? How can you class something like this as a bad thing when you've now gained a child of your own? She can't stand for even a few seconds out of that wheelchair, and she's just a rolling waste of my money and effort. She's no use to my family or to society, for that matter. In fact, that girl in your garden should be grateful that I've raised her up until now. If she's able to grow up and make it to adulthood, what kind of future will she have? Someone who's bound to a wheelchair would never be able to work at a decent company because she would hardly be able to get around, yeah? As someone who would be disabled and not have a good job, wouldn't be getting that great of a salary either. So in fact, she really is a waste of money and resources.
What the heck are you even talking about? Do you know who this girl is you're talking about, Sequoia? It's your daughter. Your own flesh and blood you're talking about. I can't believe you just said these horrible things about your daughter, who's only still in junior high school. You can't predict anything about her future. How could you be so cruel?
Okay, Lorna, if you can get that mad about the things I'm saying about Bella, then isn't it obvious that you're more qualified to raise her than me? You can raise that little loser from now on. Don't you realize that we're both in the same boat? You haven't given birth to your own child, so that makes you a loser too, yeah? If Bella can't make that much money in the future due to her condition, then all she's going to be doing is asking for money. I'm so tired of it already.
That makes absolutely no sense, considering I've been hearing that you've been going to the casino pretty often and losing money that way, so how can you say this about Bella?
Hey, don't share your judgment on how I spend my expenses. That money that I gamble is a necessary expense, and it's a way for me to have fun. But when it comes to Bella's medical bills, getting her prescriptions, and other emergencies like that, it's a waste of money and makes me feel super poor.
You're literally the worst human being that I've ever had to deal with in my life, Sequoia. What kind of mother says these things about their own child? I can't believe the terrible things that you've been saying about Bella. She's one of the sweetest kids on the planet. I'm so disappointed in you.
Oh, shut up, would you? I don't give a crap what you think of me, you absolute loser. I'm just stating common sense here, Lorna. I've had enough of that failure in my life. Well, anyway, I'm going to stop talking to you right now. From now on, you're going to be Bella's guardian, and I don't want anything to do with her. Good luck. You'll need it. See ya! Hi, Auntie Lorna. I probably should leave the library about now, right? Also, I'm getting a bit hungry since it's getting close to dinner time.
Okay. No problem, Bella. I'll come and pick you up now. So you just wait there a little longer, and I'll let you know when I arrive outside the door. Good job in your studying today, dear.
Well, studying is something that I love to do, and it takes my mind off a lot of problems, so everything is fine. It's just a little annoying that I can't move my body the way I want to. I still want to study really hard, but I always have my mother saying in the back of my mind that there's no point in studying, and she didn't let me study that much at all. I'm sorry, I know you don't want to hear about my issues and that sort of thing. I didn't really want to burden you with what my mother said to me, but yeah, she bothered me a lot.
Hey, Bella, listen to me, okay? There's absolutely no need for you to apologize to me at all about what you want to talk about. It's my sister's fault, if anything.
Yeah, you're right, Auntie Lorna. I totally get what you're saying. Neither my mom or my dad have ever thought of me as their daughter. I didn't know how to take that. They were always fighting about me, and they both looked down on me as if I was a nuisance. That's why I'm glad that my mom abandoned me that day in your garden. But I felt so bad because I was left with you, and you were forced to carry the same burden with having to look after me. I'm so sorry that you have to deal with that.
Well, as you know, sweetheart, that your uncle and I don't have any children. So every day that we have with you, Bella, we enjoy so much.
Really? You like having me around? That's so sweet of you to say, Auntie Lorna. Thank you for being so kind and taking me in when you didn't have much of a choice.
But even so, what doesn't make any sense to me is why someone would just abandon their child like how your mother did. I couldn't believe her behavior.
I really didn't think that she would dump me somewhere so good. To be honest, I thought that if she wanted to get rid of me for good, she would leave me in a river or a forest. So that there was no way that I could follow her back home. So I was so relieved when she left me in your backyard. At least I knew I was going to be with you and Uncle.
Up until now, I thought that your parents were taking good care of you. But it seems like they were pretending to care about you. She acted like my good friend, but that was a lie. From now on, Bella, you're the one who can tell me what you want to do, and we'll do our best to provide whatever we can for you. Okay, my dear?
You have no idea how much I appreciate you, Auntie Lorna. Thank you so much for taking me in and looking after me. I know it's hard, but just know that you're doing a good job. What's with you, Lorna? Why have you been so quiet with me up until now? Shouldn't it be fine for Bella's real mother to contact her? Let me talk to her.
I don't know why you're shouting at me, considering you've not kept in contact for the last few years, Sequoia. You last contacted me when you dumped Bella in my garden. What do you want?
What kind of message is that? Are you kidding me? That's not very welcoming of you. I've heard that Bella is an artist who's been getting a lot of attention from young people recently. It seems that she's been creating a lot of cool illustrations and videos of her making art and other things like that. How is she doing things like this? It sounds like Bella's a real hit with younger generations and they're watching her videos a lot. Why didn't you tell me such an important thing like that?
Are you seriously kidding me right now, Sequoia? Do you not remember what you did to her all those years ago? You abandoned her in my garden. Don't you remember wheeling her onto my property? Since when do I need to report to you anything that Bella's doing when you didn't care about what happened to her?
Well, after I found out about what Bella was doing with her life, I changed my mind about wanting her in my life or not. I think it'll be better for her to spend time with her real parents.
Excuse me? What on earth did you just say to me? Since when did her real parents ever give a crap about her? Is this because she's actually doing something with her life?
The most important thing when it comes to family is that we're bound by blood. As you know, blood is thicker than water, yeah? Anyways, I'm coming over to pick up Bella. I do appreciate you taking her on, I really do, and I thank you a lot for claiming her as one of your own. I'll take her off your hands now.
Are you seriously telling me that you're just going to go ahead and take Bella away from a family that truly looked after her and loved her as their own? You can't take her away from me.
Huh? What did you just say to me? Since when did you have any right to claim my own flesh and blood as your own? Are you pretending to be her parent? You're so delusional, Lorna. No matter how hard you try to win my daughter over, you'll never be her real parent. What's the big deal taking her away again? Don't you know how much someone in a wheelchair can be a burden to other people and how you live your life? I'm doing you a favor. I bet you feel the same about Bella now as I felt about her back when I left her in your garden. You must be tired and sick of her, right?
Don't you get it? Your own daughter doesn't want to be anywhere near you, so please don't try and get back together with Bella. Bella has gotten stronger ever since you left her. She was always afraid that people would abandon her again after you did that to her. You're just hindering her if you take her away from me and her uncle. She studied really hard to forget about what you did, and now she's learned to draw lots of really cool pictures that many people admire. I think that she wanted to do something that new would make her feel successful, so that her fear of being abandoned wouldn't come up again. Don't you understand what you did to her mental health, Sequoia? You're the one that instilled this trauma in her head, and she's been trying to deal with that. Don't ruin things for her.
Well, don't you realize that she's got a right to refuse you looking after her now? You don't have to look after her anymore, Lorna. I am her mother, after all. Look, you need to get over this. I'll be coming to pick her up next time I'm close to your house, so please cooperate with me on this.
There's no way I'm going to be handing you Bella over that easily, Sequoia. So no, I'm not going to cooperate on you with this.
Okay, whatever. You don't have to completely do that, but could you at least resist me taking her? Just loosen your grip on her so I can take her back to her real home. What the heck is going on here? Why on earth is Bella rejecting me when she should be happy she's being picked up by her mother? I'm her real mother. Doesn't that mean anything to anyone at all? I'm just trying to take her back to her home that she knows. What's the problem with that? But the only thing I get when I approached her is, who the heck are you? Like, who says that to their mother? She knows what my face looks like. She was only a junior high school student when I left her. The Bella that I know would never talk back to me like that. She'd never act so cheeky towards an adult. What have you been teaching her, Lorna? You've been spreading horrible things about her own mother to her, haven't you? No one else would be able to do that because she's not close with anyone else, right?
I'm not doing that at all. And haven't you realized that she has her own feelings and thoughts on the world and the people in it? Especially the horrible ones like you. Of course she was never going to let you take her back to your house without you asking me or her if she truly wants to go. You don't listen to her at all, do you? If you're being rejected now, Sequoia, then maybe it's because of your past actions on Bella. She remembers the day that you abandoned her. It's not something you can forget like that. Like, use your common sense when you think about your daughter, okay? It's impossible for someone to want to be with their parents again after being abandoned by them, right?
But unlike you, Bella actually has biological parents that are geographically close to her. You don't know what it's like since you failed to have your own children.
But that means the only blood that you have with Bella is blood. Both Bella and I place more importance on the relationship bond rather than blood. Got it?
There's no way that I can understand that because you need to be blood related to have a super close relationship with relatives. I know you're both teaming up to exclude me.
I'm literally a part of Bella's family. I may not be directly related by blood, but I'm still a blood relative to her, Sequoia. Even after explaining things to you, you still don't get it. Actually, I've got something that I would like you to read, Sequoia. It's very important, and you need to make the effort to read it when you get it.
Huh? What do you mean by that? I don't need to read anything because I know what it's like to be a real mother, so I don't need to be lectured by you, Lorna.
Just listen to me, all right? In that popular entertainment magazine that you used to read every week, this week's release has an interview that Bella did. During that interview, she talks quite a bit about you. So if you want to know the reasons why Bella won't go with you, you need to read what is said in that magazine.
She talked about me in an interview? Maybe she's mentioning me because she wants to thank me for giving birth to someone who was able to be a creator? Oh, it's so true. Bella still wants me as a mother after all, if that's the case. You were just trying to hide your embarrassment when you tried to chase me away earlier on.
That's absolutely not the reason why that happened at all. You really are delusional. You should really read that interview she did. Even though I'm telling you to look at it, you probably won't end up reading it, so I guess I'll just tell you what Bella said about you, Sequoia. So you finally wake up, okay? In response to the question that she was asked, which was, what's the secret to creating beautiful pictures in the worldview that they try to create? She answered by mentioning that she was abandoned by her biological mother. She creates the pictures that she does because she is grateful to the people that saved her life. She wants to express her gratitude towards her aunt and uncle for taking her in and raising her during the time of her abandonment to the present time. That's the answer she gave Sequoia. Do you finally understand what we're talking about now? Bella's fans have heavily criticized you, her mother, and my sister.
Okay, that simply can't be true, can it? I didn't know anything about how she felt. Bella's never even said anything like that about me before. Has she?
Not to the public, no. But to me, of course she has. Whilst her popularity has risen over the last few years, she still never revealed a lot about herself. She's popular among her fans as she's been a mysterious creator that never let on about her personal life. But did you really think it wouldn't be long until she revealed details about you, Sequoia? With technology and everyone talking about what gets posted on social media, it's a lot quicker to identify who people are and how they relate to other people.
I don't understand. Why didn't you hold the interviewer back from asking those questions? You're supposed to be looking out for her. Why did you allow this question to be answered?
How was I to know that she was going to mention you, Sequoia? I'm not a mind reader, and she can speak about anything she likes. She's a free woman. Also, I don't know how obvious it is, but I feel the same as Bella about you. You're a horrible person that's done nothing but think of yourself.
Oh, shut up, you stupid cow. How dare you say something like that to me? You don't know what it's like when she was younger. You never had to go through anything difficult. If someone doesn't want to be abandoned, then someone shouldn't be carrying an incurable disease. That would help me out a lot.
How dare you say something like that when Bella couldn't help that? It's not something that she could control. It's just what's going on with her body. What are you saying to me about Bella is not making any sense, so don't even think about saying something like that again to me. Her incurable disease doesn't hinder her too much.
Oh, this is absolutely ridiculous. Talking to you, Lorna, isn't getting me anywhere with this. I need to talk to Bella directly so that we can change her mind. I was shocked to witness what I saw and heard today from Bella. This is all your fault. I shouldn't be able to not take my daughter back with me.
Well, how dare you try and contact Bella when she's trying to get over what you did to her physically, emotionally, and mentally? You're a horrible woman.
Oh, shut up, Lorna. This is none of your business, and you're just a temporary person that isn't needed anymore. This is a parent-child issue, so you need to stay out of this. Bella, oh, I've been trying to contact you for a while now. It's your mother. I think the last time I spoke to you was when you were in junior high, so 8 years ago. You were surprised when I suddenly popped out of nowhere and came over to see you earlier, right? I hope I was able to convey my feelings properly to you. So now that you know how I feel about you being my daughter and wanting to get back together again, how about you come home and live with me and Dad again? Sequoia, since the day you abandoned me in Auntie Lorna's backyard, I've never thought of you as a mother. Don't think about bothering me anymore, all right? Oh, come, my dear, don't say things like that. We're mother and daughter, yes? We're blood, okay? Please come back home and live with us, Bella. You know, it's pretty obvious why you're approaching me right now in my life. You're not very subtle, are you? Do you really think I'm that dumb? Huh? What are you talking about, Bella? Why are you talking to me like this for? I'm just trying to reconnect with you. What's the big deal in that? It's because I finally found my purpose in life, and now I'm a very successful creator, and you heard about it somewhere, didn't you? You're trying to make my fame your own. Or are you trying to get close to me again because I'm earning money on what I'm doing, and you never thought that I would? Let me tell you something right now, Sequoia. All the money that I've earned from the content I create and the artwork that I do in my studio is mine. I've got no intention of giving you a single penny. Excuse me, how dare you talk to me like this? How could you deny me this chance with you? I am your mother, for goodness sake. Whose body do you think you came out of? You being born with a serious illness was certainly unexpected for me. What you're currently successful at is because I was able to give you my talent. How can you be so confident in saying that it was all thanks to you? Have you lost your mind? You've got no idea what I've been through, even when I lived with you. Of course, I used to think about how you felt, especially when you were bound to that wheelchair of yours, Bella. But don't you think that I did? I really don't think you ever listened to me, but I guess I'll tell you now how I feel about you as a person, Sequoia. I don't have a single happy memory with you or Dad. When I was old enough to understand how you and Dad were talking about me, all you called me was a money-grubbing child and a total wreck of a human being. You also said that I was useless and wouldn't be able to take care of me when you got to be in your old age. You had no idea what I'm capable of. I know I'm disabled, but I can do things. Every time I heard you say those horrible words, either directly to me or when I was wandering around the house, it felt like my heart was being broken into a million pieces. But that's just a fact, my dear, because it's going to be very difficult to look after you and push you around when I'm weak and tired, so there's nothing to be upset about, right? But on the plus side, you can make a lot of money for us as a family now, which is great. You can contribute towards the household. We won't make fun of you, Bella, ever again. Please don't worry about a thing. Just come home so that we can all start over and be a family again. We can make your life even better than it is now. Well, what if I stopped drawing and then I don't earn any money anymore, huh? Would you still want me back if I did that? At the moment, you'd both abandon me again. What the heck are you talking about? Don't talk rubbish, all right? You're not seriously planning on stopping your artwork, are you? That's a completely different story. I'm only just telling you because sometime I might want to stop. I don't intend on quitting at all, but the way you reacted was the only answer I needed right now. It's not about me as a person and being your daughter. In the end, all you want is a money-making machine. You don't want me back to love me and take care of me. I'll just be your quick way to earn lots of money, and I don't appreciate that at all. What have you ever done for me apart from giving me my existence, Mom? You never showed any interest in me, so I needed to find something to put my heart and soul into rather than the family that neglected me. And that was painting. I was way more interested in doing that than having a conversation with you and Dad, and this was all occurring before you threw me to the curb. But then you keep saying how useless I was, even though I was trying to prove to you that I could do something. You never let me have any fun, and you just mistreated me. Oh, whoa, was that the case? To be honest, I don't remember ever feeling like that when you were living with us. Look, it was a long time ago, and shouldn't we let the past go? Wow, you really have blocked it out of your mind, haven't you, Mom? The art supplies I received from school that were my saving grace for a while were just thrown away in the trash because you never gave me the chance to show you what I could do. Even when I wanted to buy my own supplies, I was forbidden to by you. To be honest, the time that I spent with you and Dad was a really dark period of my life, and I hate looking back on it, but I have to so that I can move forward. But since I started living with Auntie Lorna and my uncle, they let me do what I want as long as I communicated in an open manner. Did you ever think about that with me? Definitely not. They knew what I was interested in. They talked to me like a human being. They knew I liked painting, so they asked me if I wanted to continue with it for a career. So no, my success at life isn't due to you just because I exist and you gave birth to me. It's all thanks to your sister, my aunt. She's the one that got me to where I am now. I want to share my talent with my aunt, and she is so proud of me for taking this chance and doing this for a living. She didn't use me like you're trying to do right now. For the sake of not letting that happen to me ever in my life, I never want to live with you ever again. You hardly know me, and I know you don't want to get to know me. Oh, I get what's going on here. I bet my own sister has brainwashed you so that you'd go against me when it came to coming back with me, yeah? Otherwise, I think it's so strange that you favor your aunt over your own mother. It doesn't make sense at all. How dare you do this to me? Don't let her in your head. Now, would you just quit this nonsense and just get into my car and come back to the house with me? Your dad and I miss you and we need you so we can take care of you again. I should have known that you'd turn around and say something like this about Auntie Lorna. There's really no point talking to you about this after all. I'm happy enough with the life I've been given by my aunt and uncle, and I don't need a horrible mother that just wants to control my finances. No matter what you say to me from now on, there's no way that I'll ever go back to that horrible family home with you. Nothing you say will change my mind. You know what I really want to do right now? I want nothing more to do with you. You think you can just waltz in here and tell me what to do and control me again? That's not going to happen, Sequoia. You're no mother to me, and I don't want you anywhere near me or my aunt and uncle. I'm cutting ties with you right now. I'm going to take what you did to me when I was younger to family court. You neglected me, and I was emotionally and psychologically abused. You made my life a living hell. I thought I was never going to be free from you, but then you finally were able to leave me, and the only thing I'm grateful for is that you left me with Auntie Lorna. She knew how to be a mother better than you did. Also, if you don't plan on leaving me alone, I'll put in a restraining order against you. You're stalking me, and I told you I don't want to go with you, so leave me alone. You're going to file a restraining order? I've hardly done anything to you, Bella. How dare you do something like this to your own mother? Stop letting that horrible woman brainwash you. She's making you say things that you don't really mean. You're not going to take things this far, are you? When you were living with us, you never acted like this. You were never so cheeky, and you never talked back. How dare you do this to your own parents? I can do what I want now and say whatever I like because I'm an adult and I'm free from your grasp. I'm not going to get shouted at for voicing my opinion about you. I'm not being oppressed or intimidated anymore by you or Dad. I'm not scared to speak down to you since you're the worst person I've ever had in my life. I've already found a better family who are so precious to me, and they care about me so much and show their love in the most amazing way. They accept me for who I am. At least give me half of the money you've earned so far so that I'm able to keep on living a nice life. You owe me that much, especially since I gave birth to you. I've got a right as your biological mother to take what I like from you. Just give me some of your money, you spoiled little cow. Come on, don't do this to me. How dare you? You've got no right to anything I've earned. I'd never give you any money even if you were the last person on earth. I don't think of you as a mother anymore. I'm going to take this opportunity to finally block you from ever messaging me again. I've got a life to live and I am doing it without you. Goodbye, Sequoia. Have a nice life. Wait, you can't do this to your own mother. Please, let me back into your life. I'm sorry for what I said and did to you all those years ago. Please, forgive me. Don't block me, please. I need to see you. Please, at least let me meet you like once a year or something. Or just give me a small allowance and I can just leave you alone. Bella, wait.
After that huge fight that Bella had with Sequoia, her mother ended up running away with her husband in the middle of the night to escape their rising debts. That's why she was desperate to get money out of Bella, so that she can start paying back the bank loans. But their night runaway failed and he was unable to escape from the demands of their debtors. It seems they're going to file for bankruptcy. Undeterred, Sequoia voiced her story online, which backfired on her in the end. Apparently, she was identified to be Bella's mother by Bella's fans, and it sparked a huge firestorm on social media. In the end, she was threatened and nobody wanted to take her side of things anymore. It seems that she spends her day feeling useless and also afraid to leave her house, as many people threw things at their door in anger. Since this rocky part of their life, Bella has been working energetically on her creations. She's decided to hold a solo exhibition for her fans. Her gorgeous manager invited Bella out to celebrate her success in the event. She was blushing with excitement and she was struggling to respond to her attractive manager. Maybe she's got a crush on him.